Hello, I'm Missy Howard, and thank you for tuning into the Trucker Barbie channel. This video is for brand new truck drivers. Let's say you just got your license and you just got a truck. This is about some of the things that you need to look for and some of the things that you might need to purchase or have your company purchase to take along with you so that you'll have what you need on the road. One thing you might want to have is a spare mud flap, and you can store that in the side box, or you can store that maybe under the mattress in your bed or whatever, because what can happen sometimes is your mud flap can get damaged, and if it gets damaged, you could get pulled over. It could also get completely ripped off. That can happen, and you also want the bolts and the nuts and the tools to remove the old one and put the new one on, because it can keep you from getting put out of service, or it can keep you from getting a ticket or whatever if you can just fix your mud flap on the spot. They're going to be like $20, and the bolts and the screws and all that for a set of 4 is going to be probably about $20 also. You can get those at like Love's, and they've got them already put together ready for you to purchase. So that's something to definitely consider. Another thing that you're going to want to do is the minute you get in the truck, you're going to look through your permit book, and you're going to make sure all your permits are up to date, okay? And get any permits that you're going to need that aren't up to date faxed to you at a truck stop or whatever, or just go back inside the terminal wherever you're at. And most of these companies have a policy where they want you to come in every so often to have your permit book checked, and that's nice too. But always, I make it a point the 25th of each month to go through the permit book. That way I've got time to deal with anything that I don't have. Okay. I'm also going to show you some things that you should have in your side boxes. Number 1, educate yourself on chain laws. You need to know chain laws in different states. For instance, in Colorado, around the 1st of September, I believe, they institute chain law. Make sure you understand what type of chains you need and how many you need for the type of truck you drive, because there have been recent changes in chain laws. Some straight trucks are now required to have a set of 4, not 2. It used to be 2. Now it's 4. All right. I think they'll take like 2 chains and then 2 auto socks, or those tire socks. I think they'll take a combination of that, but make sure you know your chain laws, okay? Because you could end up anywhere at any time as a truck driver. You know that already if you've been in on-the-job training. Okay, so I'm going to go through the side boxes, and I'm going to show you a few things, and I will be right back. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm in the side box now, and as you can see, we have some oil in case oil gets low. You always need to have this so that you can replenish whatever's in the oil, whatever's missing. That way you will avoid damaging your engine and so on. Okay, and you're going to need some winter wiper fluid as well as summer wiper fluid. This says it's good to 30 below, but what you have to consider is when you get into really cold temperatures, you're also going to have wind chill factor, okay? So it's a good idea to add 1 or 2 bottles of green rubbing alcohol to your wiper fluid when you're going to be in temperatures, say, below 0, because this right here will freeze on you. I repeat, this will freeze on you even though it says 30 below. So keep that in mind. Okay, and then you're also going to always want to have coolant on hand, okay, because you can run low on coolant. And you want to have, of course, cleaning supplies and things like that, things to clean your mirrors and things with. And in the winter, something also that's very important, when it gets below 15 degrees, you need to make sure that you treat your tanks with anti-gel. Okay, so that your diesel fuel does not freeze up on you, because that will also freeze up your APU. And believe you me, you do not want to have to try to get towed into a shop to have blowers put on your truck to get warmed up, okay, so that your The engine will start and your APU will work. Of course, you'll also need a funnel. Your instructor is going to show you a lot of these things that you're going to need. And of course, you're going to need gloves. And of course, spare bulbs for all of the lights that you can reach, like the tail lights on the back and the headlights and all on the front. Okay, I'm going to walk off to the other side. The other side now. Okay, and of course you want to have your triangles and your fire extinguisher. You want to check it and make sure that it's in date. It should be in the green, okay? If it's not, you need to replace it, so keep an eye on these things. Okay, and then you also have, like I said, this green alcohol that's good to add to your wiper fluid. This kind of got knocked over, so I'm going to straighten it up. Okay, if it's 50%, you'll probably want to use 2 of them, all right, instead of 1. If it's 90%, you'll just want to use 1. And there's some extra fluids and stuff over here on this side. Of course, you want to make sure you've got enough load straps. You want to make sure you've got enough bars. That's just common sense. The standard is 4 load bars and 6 load straps for a straight truck. It's going to be different for tractor trailer. Okay, and always make sure you have at least 1 spare wiper blade that is the correct size. Okay, because if your wiper blade stops malfunctioning correctly or breaks or something like that, of course, what does everybody say? I'll just drive to the truck stop and get another one. Well, no you won't, because you can't see to drive because it's raining or it's snowing. Okay, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to change your wiper blade when it breaks down. Okay, it's dangerous to try to drive when you can't even use your wipers. Okay, so consider that and make sure you always have a spare wiper blade. I always make sure there's 2. And hold on, I'll get to the next segment. If you're watching this video, I hope you found it informative. There was something I forgot to cover, and that is fuses. Okay, I keep a box of spare fuses on the truck. Okay, all right, and there's just about every kind of fuse in there. Now, the common thought is, you don't need fuses. Okay, you can just go to a truck stop and buy those when you need them. Think again, because here's a situation I got into one time. Okay, I was sitting, it wasn't at a truck stop, but it was near the location where we needed to drop, and there wasn't a truck stop for about 100 miles, and I was driving for a company that did not allow, I repeat, did not allow off-duty driving, and our recaps from the previous week were terrible, so we needed resets, so we needed to sit and not move the truck at all. Well, it's 110 degrees, all right? We were near the Mexican border. Guess what went out? The APU. Guess what was wrong with it? A simple yellow fuse, okay? So I was able to just get into my fuse box and take a fuse and remove the bad one and put a good one in there and go on with my life and be comfortable all weekend. So these are the kind of things that can happen, and this is why you need to be prepared. I appreciate you watching this video, as I said before, and I wish you safe travels and be blessed. If you have any questions, just write to me at otrteamdrivermatch@gmail.com. That's OTR, as in over the road, teamdrivermatch@gmail.com. Have a great day. Bye-bye.